Dear average black man, I love you, but I love this conversation. And I need you to stay on topic if we're going to debate and to stop taking the videos out of context. It is intellectually dishonest. So let's recap the premise. If I am not your preference, why do you care about what my preference is? And why do you feel you have the right to tell me what my preference can and cannot be? And if I am engaging you as a black man, why do you assume that you are my preference when you do not have means, aka we are not evenly yoked? That is the overarching thing. And that my base prerequisite is just that if you don't have $1 million net worth, earning potential, or positioning, you don't qualify. I will never be, nor have I ever been, any black man's preference. I know this, and y'all know this. So why, when I come on the internet to talk about my preferences, are you offended? I'm not your preference. I'm a business owner. I'm positioned to earn anywhere from $1 million to $1 billion. I grew up in a Christian household, so I was taught to be evenly yoked with my partner. So why do you have a problem with me saying if you do not have $1 million or more, or positioned yourself, or earning potential of 1 million or more, you're not boyfriend material to me? Why do you think I should waste my time achieving your criteria and your standards and not have a criteria or standards of my own? Y'all only do this to black women who come on the internet and literally just say how they feel or what they think. You call me ugly, even though my video has nothing to do with looks. It all has to do with ambition and what I'm passionate about. Beauty doesn't exist. See, I'm a black woman with a degree in fashion. So you can't really hurt my feelings, black man, by calling me ugly. My feelings are only hurt because I realize you have no self-esteem. You have zero self-esteem, because it's only broke black men who get offended by a woman saying she wants a man that has money. It is only broke black men who believe that women only want to be with men that have money to conquer them, or to spend their money, or to exploit them. It never dawns on y'all that maybe I want a black man with money because that's inspiring to me. That's what I aspire to be. So I want someone that will encourage me and motivate me. It never dawns on y'all. That's never the conclusion that y'all come to. You just immediately start calling me ugly. And then y'all be following me. I go click through on your page and it says follow back. And I'm like, I'm ugly, but you're following me? Do you see how it proves you have psychological issues? You something is wrong with you. It's you're not all there because you're calling me ugly, but you're following me. So clearly you find something about me to be attractive, because beauty is a range. It is not definite, it is infinite. Okay? It is possible depending on what city you live in, what society you come from. It is a social construct, just like race. It's an illusion, it doesn't exist. It's just some kind of way that we move through our time here on earth. This is what I learned in fashion. How close, how far away you are from the standard determines your quote unquote beauty rating. Understanding this, I understand why black men feel the way that they do about the average black woman. Looking at the films that we create, the music videos that we put out, the TV shows that we put out, I understand why an average ass looking white girl can pull damn near almost anybody, but an average looking black girl doesn't have the same outcome. I also understand why I can be an average, quote unquote, average looking black girl, but I can pull somebody of another race that's like considered a 10, you know, or high value, super attractive or whatever, because I understand how the game works. My video was just to talk about my preferences because I'm here in Atlanta and and I come from Miami, and Miami and Atlanta dating culture not the same, completely different. And the eras completely different. I come from the era of pop that P, me so horny, call me Miss Jackson if you nasty, anytime, any place. I like sex. Sex is awesome. It's great. If I could have it every day, I would, with the right person. I come from a city where 70% of the year we are half naked. So having physical chemistry with a person is important. Getting to know that person comes secondary. Figuring out what it is that they do and whether or not you're compatible and can build comes thirdly. That's my era. That's what I came out of. That's the environment. Coming to Atlanta, it's annoying because people automatically think because you find them attractive, that means you want to be in a relationship with them. No, I probably would sleep with you. I probably would hook up with you. I probably would flirt with you. I probably would be comfortable with you touching me. But as far as a commitment, how do we go straight from, I don't even know you yet, I'm just kind of testing the waters, to automatically somehow want to be with you and have your babies and your last name? That's crazy to me. For me, that's like really, really, really crazy. You live with your mama, you play video games all day, you can't keep a job, but somehow y'all ninjas think that any woman that finds you attractive, you a catch. You got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. I don't even like, bruh, it took me years really coming to Atlanta to even just accept a man with a child. Because the minute you tell me as a man you have a child, you're automatically attractive. You can be like the hottest shit, bro. Be ready to go. Get me moist, get me wet. But the minute you tell me you have a kid and you were not married to the mom, you got a baby mother, not an ex-wife, automatically I'm no longer interested. It took a black man explaining to me, well, you know what? My kid is a part of my package. So you gonna date me and my kid. That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? We are a package. And I was so proud of him for advocating as a father, that's what made me start seeing fathers as something that could be attractive. So I see my business the same way. I'm more likely to date somebody who's an entrepreneur like me, who kind of understands things like me, or somebody who has a high earning potential like me, because my business is my baby. I don't even want to be with a man that can't encourage me or can't even upgrade my business. Whatever you got going on is no upgrade to my business, because my business is a package with me for a queen. So yes, I'm gonna need you to have a net worth of $1 million, or earning potential or positioning where you could earn $1 million or more. That is important to me. I've said it several times here on the internet. That's my preference. So it's offensive to me for an average dude to think that I'm thinking of him beyond the physical, when it's like, huh? What? I didn't tell you I wanted to be in a relationship with you. You didn't even ask if you was my type. You just assume you're boyfriend material, you're husband material, simply because you exist. You woke up and you breathe today. That's what? That's why I say what I say, and I'm sharing with y'all with the hopes that y'all realize, yes, there are women like me. I'm not the only one. It's plenty of us. We are not thinking about a relationship. Some of us don't even have time to commit. We know we ain't got the time to commit. So we're not looking for a commitment. But yeah, we would love a companion. I love to go out. I love to have an escort. But I could also go out by myself too. I don't have any problems with that either. I'm not a pick me. I don't need to have somebody there in order for me to have a good time and to feel like my life is worth something and of value. But I'm also not going to waste my time with a man who does not fit my preferences. Because this internet has also shown You can, as a woman, get exactly what it is that you want, regardless of how society says you look, or whether or not you're worth it or not. We have seen it. We have seen it time and time again. Keep posting the proposals. Keep posting the dates. Keep talking about y'all husbands that would blow the mind of a low effort man, because you got to be careful about what, like that one video, the lady was like, I can't just be liking stuff, and I got to be careful about the things I say because my husband loves me and will just go out and just get it, or it'll be at the house the next day. I've met women like that in shout out to my girl Aisha. I've met women exactly like that too in real life. Real life. So you're not gonna try to call me ugly and make me believe that what I want is, what I've been told is, you gotta be what it is that you're looking for. I didn't say anything about him being a 10. I didn't say anything about him being tall. I didn't say anything about him having a certain weight. Just only what I know I can bring to the table, which is that earning potential. Because again, beauty is subjective. The physical, all that shit, that's all subjective. But if all of that is in alignment, okay, now what's next? We can have all of that in alignment, physically, have the chemistry, all of that. But if you are broke mentally and spiritually, I already know you're gonna try to abuse me. That's where dealing with broke men go to. We see it as well online all the time. Broke men abusing their women physically, spiritually, and mentally because they have no self-esteem. I need black men to get more self-esteem on the internet. Stop getting offended by everything a woman says, especially if that woman is not your preference. Why do you care? I don't understand it. Why you care? I will never be, nor have I ever been, any black man's preference. I know this, and y'all know this. So why, when I come on the internet to talk about my preferences, are you offended? I'm not your preference. In my lived experience, I have been preferred by white men, white boys. Not any white men, not any white boy, but white nonetheless. First sexual experience, first boyfriend, even first person I dated when I came to Atlanta, they approach me more. They appreciate my beauty more. They appreciate my creativity, my intelligence more. I have very, very few black men that I get involved with that appreciate what I bring to the table. I'm usually made to feel stupid, dumb, or ugly for what I bring to the table. I can give so many stories, so many examples. However, that video wasn't really about race as much as it was about socioeconomic status, and it kind of went over a lot of people's head. And I brought up black men because whenever I talk about my preferences and socioeconomic status, it is only broke black men who come in the comment section and then call me ugly. And so it's just like, okay, you don't have to call me ugly because I already know that I'm not your preference. So why are you bothered by my preference? You get what I'm like? And I like all kinds of men. I like all types of men. And at this point, I'm at a crossroads. So my passport is open to be stamped because I'm not going to take any more abuse. You know what I'm saying, by my fellow brother who just doesn't get me, has never really gotten me. And I just understand that, the level of self-hatred is just so deep within our community and within the men that they don't know how to just, focus on what it is that you want. You don't have to tear someone else down because they have a difference of opinion, or I'm just like over it now. Like, I'm really at the point where I'm just like over it. Even looking at the comments on the different videos, of what I'm talking about, is like, okay, I was at a crossroads, but I think I know what direction that I want to go in. So I'm open. Not saying I'm counting black men out, but I'm not going to be with just any black man. And I'm tired of black men approaching me like I'm interested or want more from them than the physical, simply because they are a black man. So that was another part of what inspired the series. Not Kane. What we not finna do is be intellectually dishonest. Only about 31% of black men actually get married. So it's about 80% of that 31% that are actually married to black women. And even black men have a higher rate of dating out than all men combined, and a higher rate than black women combined. So let's stop the cap, okay? Stop the cap. You're less likely to get to the altar if you involved with a black man. That is the data. That is the statistics. Now, for the record, I have been engaged twice. I have called off the wedding twice, and they were biracial. Okay, mixed with black and white. Both had white mothers. Okay, so I do have a better success rate of coupling when it comes to biracials or men who are lighter skinned than me. Those are the ones that tend to have preferred, being involved or whatever with me. So, yeah. Not black men in the comments trying to gaslight me. You talking about how I know the preference of every black man. I know it ain't me. I got 46 years of data, not including the statistics for marriage when it comes to black men, or the statistics of black children born out of wedlock. Like, y'all ain't really messing with us, specifically messing with me like that. Y'all are not fantasizing about the average black woman. And it's the culture, it's by design. In order for that to change, the culture would have to change. Black men are too busy trying to figure out who they are, and the other half is trying to be white men, and they want everything that white men got. They're trying to save the patriarchy. Like, it's so many factors to why I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't think that I'm ugly. I just know y'all think that I'm ugly. I got so many examples of non-black men going out their way for me, letting me know they like my hair, letting me know they like the way I look. You know what I'm saying? And not even men who was trying to be with me. They just let me know, hey, sis, you put that shit on. I can't give you no example of, I say maybe I got two. In 46 years, I can give you two examples. One black man who went out his way. It was nothing romantic, between us, but to let me know that I look nice. And another black boy, because this was like high school, that was like nice to me. Like, actually nice to me to where it was like I wanted to go to prom with him, and his friends and them embarrassed me. Like they like made me tell him or whatever how I felt or whatever. If y'all want that full story, just let me know in the comments and I'll tell y'all the whole story. But anyhow, but even though he ended up going with like his ex-girlfriend because he had already promised her that he would, he was nice to me. You get what I'm saying? And he would see me in the hall and give me one of those or one of those, and it's like that's those are literally the only two black men I can think of that has ever treated me like a human being. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like they didn't feel the need that because I liked them or found them attractive, they got to be mean to me. Ain't nobody more mean than a black man who finds you unattractive. It's not funny, but it is funny because y'all are ruthless. When y'all find somebody else, y'all don't know how to just say thank you. I can't joke with black men. I make so many jokes. If they don't find me attractive, they let me know. Okay, they spare no feelings, no nothing. They let my ass know. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? But I've had completely different experiences with non-black men. So I know like it's a cultural thing. It's also a geographical thing too, because, again, depending on the environment and how that environment has evolved, preferences vary. But on average, I don't get along with black men like that. When they do like me, it's not me that they like. It's what I can do for them that they like. You know what I'm saying? It's the idea of me. Then when they get me, they try to change me. And I'll be like, oh, but when you met me, I was, and I don't mean, it's not like, oh, they trying to change me for the better. Like, no, they trying to Stafford me. They're trying to Stafford me. I've been engaged twice, and I had to get up out of there because they was trying to Stafford me. They wanted a secretary that they could fuck, not a partner, not a life companion. So I was like, that's probably why I got commitment issues now. Because, dealing with y'all. But I've known this since I was 5 years old. I could peep game real early. I was very smart. I'm still real smart. I left y'all alone until maybe about the year 2000 when I was like, okay, I need to, start getting serious and, thinking about settling down and all of that. But yeah, outside of that, child, I had an okay high school, had a white boyfriend in high school, had a white boyfriend in middle school, had a few white boyfriends in elementary. Oh, yeah. And even recently, like last holiday, this white dude was like my secret Santa. He bought my dinner and my drink and all. Child, I think maybe, I want to say about a few weeks ago was the first time a black man has ever at a bar offered to buy me a drink. Now, maybe my light-skinned friend that was with me recently in college or middle school or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, all the time. Like, those are y'all preferences. Y'all do stuff for them, but the average black woman, show me a woman that looks like me that's the star in a music video or a leading actress or a top charting artist. Y'all don't mess with women that look like me. You're lost.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Black men in your age group aren't mean to you for no reason. You're right. It's called self-hatred. I know why they mean to me. They don't know why they mean to me. But let's go to some more of my lived experience. I'm going to give you an example in childhood, and I'm going to give you an example in my adulthood. And I want you, okay, expeditiously now, to try to explain to me what you think I did in order to deserve the treatment that I got, if it isn't self-hatred. Okay, so first example, childhood. I was on the bus sitting next to some a black boy that I had a crush on, and we was talking, and his friends was there, and we was talking, and I guess I don't know, we was rating people, or I don't know what the fuck we was talking about. This is what I remember from the conversation. Whatever it was we was talking about, I know we was having fun, and I was having a good time from this dude, and he was giving me attention, and clearly his friend did not think he should be giving me attention, that I was the type of girl that he should be giving attention to. And I only remember him saying something at one point: I would take you home from the neck down. I would take you home from the neck down. I got a nice body. I got a nice figure. I've always been, aware of that, which is why I covered it up. I got nice legs, especially when Tina Turner did that Hanes commercial. Everybody started calling me Tina Turner legs. You know what I'm saying? I heard them, from my mom. But do you know how that made me feel? As a high school girl being told by a black boy, I would take you home from the neck down. Like, what was wrong with my face? What was wrong with my face? I'm not understanding. I look like the average black girl. So what? Like, okay, that's childhood. Now in adulthood, I worked at a radio station, and one of the partners who passed away, his son told one of the other people, "Queen is so confident. Where she gets her confidence from?" And he said it when he explained it to me, like in a way, like dude was confused. He was confused, and I understood what he was saying. It wasn't a compliment. He wasn't saying Queen is so confident as a compliment. He was saying Queen is so confident because he was fucking confused, because in his mind I'm ugly. So he didn't understand where I got my confidence from. I wasn't light skinned. I didn't have curly hair. I didn't have green eyes. And at that particular radio station, that's the aesthetic of the female personalities. That is the aesthetic of the interns also that they take in. I happened to break the mold. I was fucking undeniable because I was smart. Yet even in being smart, even in being nice, even in being the most competent, okay, even being the one that everybody called on, like even down to the program director, the station owner, everybody loved me. I was loved because I had high work ethic. It still did not stop someone for trying to take away my credit simply because I didn't look like what they thought I should look like. That I wasn't deserving of adulation and admiration because I wasn't light skinned. So of course, so you telling me that the meanness, the disrespect that I've received from black men was warranted, that I deserved it for simply just existing and being fabulous, looking the way that I do? The audacity of me to have confidence and look the way that I look. That is self-hatred. But I understand it for what it is, and I wish that black men would stop coming in my comment section trying to fucking gaslight me. When y'all know what the problem and the issue is. Y'all have an issue with your own blackness. So you cannot understand why a black woman would be proud of her skin tone, her features, and her texture, her hair texture. You don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to you. It's because you don't like it. From the neck down. That's what that black boy told me. I will always remember that for the rest of my life. I've never had a white man, even if he didn't like me, didn't find me attractive, I've never had a white man try to destroy my spirit the way a black boy and or a black man has. Living on this earth for the last 46 years. So you can't tell me, oh, that like black men don't be out here trying to attack the self-esteem of black girls and black women for no reason. Y'all can't even stand up a bitch coming on here talking about their goddamn preferences without getting in your feelings, knowing that woman is not your preference. Yet you still get mad when I come on here and talk about what I like and what I want and what I deserve and what I'm going to achieve. It's still an issue and a problem for y'all because of self-hatred. You hate yourself. So that's the reason. Self-hatred. This is just a friendly reminder to black men when you come on the internet and call black women ugly because they prefer a man who is high earning. We are not all trying to date Chris Brown, Michael B. Jordan, or even Aaron Pierre. Yes, they are attractive men, but they're not necessarily attracted to every black woman who likes men. You guys forget, okay, as average black men, that there are handymen out here that are high earning. There are black doctors, black lawyers, black accountants, black politicians. There are black men in tech. There are black men in science who are all high earning. They're not colorists, texturists, or featurists. Okay? Oh, and shout out to my black vets too as well. Thank y'all for y'all service. I qualify for those men. I know because I meet and I see them on a daily basis and they let me know. Okay, they let me know. So I just want to clear that up, okay, for the black men who feel the need to call me ugly because I say if you don't have $1 million or more or position for $1 million or earning potential of $1 million, you do not qualify to be my boyfriend. I just want y'all to stop thinking every black woman who likes a black man automatically wants to be wiped up. No. By you specifically, no. Sometimes we see y'all situation, we understand what it is, and we choose to be a companion. We choose to deal with you, we choose to love on you and nurture you and all of that anyways. And the payback that most of us get is this idea that we're thinking about you long term. No, season, reason, lifetime. Bye.
Like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
So let me get this right. Black girls called you ugly? So do you want me to believe that the white girls called you handsome? The black girls called you ugly. So you want me to believe that the white girls called you handsome?
White men have been trying to get at me since I was 5 years old. First sexual experience, white. First person I dated in Atlanta, white. Secret Santa last year, white. Escort for the holiday parties last year, white. They don't play about me. However, as a leader within the black community, as someone who defines themselves as pro-black, it's a conflict of interest for me to have married, been in a committed relationship with a white person, and still try to advocate for my people against the oppressor who also happens to be white. Do you see the conflict? Like, do you see my dilemma? Do you see the dilemma? This conversation was never about race. Y'all are making it about race. It was about socioeconomic status. I'm gonna need y'all black people to rein it in and focus on the topic at hand. I prioritize the community. That's why I'm still single. It ain't because they don't find me attractive.
I'm watching my figure for my new boyfriend.
Ooh, boyfriend? Wow, that's news.
I'll say. What's his name, Jam?
His name is George.
George what?
Georgia Tropicana.
What a nice name. Is he Cuban?
No, I mean Glass. George Glass.
That's funny. I've never heard of a George Glass at our school.
That's because he's a transfer student. He came in the last week of school. He's really good looking, and he thinks I'm super cool.
Sure, Jan.
If you're a man who dates online and your matches are low, this series is for you. It's called I'm Swiping Left If. Let's first start with your pictures. Now, the apps already tell you to make sure that your pictures are not blurry and that they're clear. Please post recent pictures. All these folks out here with these profiles with old pictures and young pictures, it is very confusing and it gives off insecurity, okay? And no woman wants an insecure man. We like you to be strong and confident. Number two, why you got all these pictures with you wearing glasses? Unless you wear glasses, you should not have more than one picture with glasses, including sunglasses, okay? You don't need more than one picture with a hat on. We want to see the hairline. We want to see the forehead, okay? Especially if we're trying to have kids still, we need to know what we're working with, all right? So don't be shy. Be upfront about it. Also, if you got dogs, we love that you love your dog, but damn, are you trying to date your dog or date me? Okay, you don't need to have more than one picture with you and your dog, just like you don't need to have more than one picture with your dogs, aka your homeboys. Ain't nobody trying to play go get it on a dating app. please only have one picture with you and your friends so we can kind of know, you know what I'm saying? You not that lonely. You get what I'm saying? All right. So hopefully this has helped you guys out. Get them pictures right. And I expect to see y'all out there. To the black men still acting out of my comment section, oh, I'm driving 3 hours for you. We going on tour next year to continue the conversation. But I'm going to need y'all to stick to the topic. I'm going to need y'all to get some self-esteem and stop bringing up other races of men and other races of women. I don't give a damn. I don't care. In my lived experience, I have been preferred by white men. We got way too many problems in our community for me to be thinking about other people. White men have been trying to get at me since I was 5 years old. First sexual experience, white. First person I dated in Atlanta, white. Secret Santa last year, white. Escort for the holiday parties last year, white. They don't play about me. We got an issue with black men being in progress. Do you realize you've been in progress since slavery? So we're going to stop this whole narrative about black women not wanting to fuck with y'all because y'all ain't got no money. It's because y'all ain't got no loyalty, because y'all don't have any manhood, because what you think is your manhood is a result of butt breaking and stud making by the white man. It's time to end all of that. Don't let me get into y'all last names. Y'all don't even want to talk about that and that spell that they put on y'all when we decided to take their names. It's a whole lot that we could change, and we could do a hell of a lot better. And I'm not saying that black women are perfect and we angels, because we got a few too many pygmishas in our community. And we at war. I told y'all it's war between me and the pygmishas. Okay? So if y'all want to have real conversations about relationships between black men and black women because you want to see things change, you are a good black man, not just in name, okay, Galinda, not just in name, but you're good because of what you are planning and wanting to do, then you need to hit that link in the bio, DM me for more information. It's our time now. Only we can heal us. Only we can save us. Black people, if you got $150 for some trees, you got $150 for some trees. The rent is too damn high because black people are busy getting high. Whether it's that no good nigga who want to sit on your couch all day playing your PS5, ain't got time for his kids, ain't got time for a job, but he do make time for them video games, don't he? He do make time to get them sneakers. Oh, and ladies, you not safe either because y'all busy wanting to get Gucci, Louis, and product down and bundles in the hair and whatnot, and you got to go to Shea George instead of saving money and going to the Cheesecake Factory. Black people, can we please normalize prioritizing our freedom, not instant gratification? Aren't y'all tired? Every year we talk about black history when we could be making black history. So hit the link in my bio and join Cafe City today. Put $150 down on an acre or an 1/8 acre. I apologize, black people. I know I come on here and I be so aggressive sometimes. That's because I'm really, really like solution oriented, and I'm just over being confident because nothing really hasn't changed since emancipation. It just continues to morph into something else, another fight, another battle, another form of oppression. But I be forgetting sometimes, and all my passion, that most of y'all still need comfort. You still need comfort probably because you have no idea of what the solution is. That's why I just pray and hope and pray and hope and pray and hope that we have some type of form of enlightenment. Like, we need another renaissance in the black community, but a renaissance of thought where we're not just listening to what people are saying, but actually supporting and focusing more on calls of action that will solve the issues within our community. You kind of get what I'm saying? Because we've done like a lot of talking. We've done so much talking to these folks, trying to work with them, trying to negotiate with them and all of that. And really it's just the only thing that keeps coming up is buy land, build our own townships, protect those townships. Don't just build them. I know what happened in Tulsa. I know what happened in Seneca Village. I know what happened in Rosewood, but we didn't have no Department of Defense. We didn't have no Department of Commerce. We didn't have our own Department of Education, and I feel like that's where we went wrong. It wasn't about building these cities. We wasn't wrong with building something for us. We was wrong in the fact that we didn't take the time to plan to protect it. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's not enough to build it. We got to also have systems to protect it. And that means everybody knowing how to use arms. From 5 years old on up, there's a way, in fact, to protect yourself. And I'm going to try. I'm a work in progress. I'm ready to fight. That's the thing. I'm here. I'm a soldier. You see the camouflage. I'm a warrior. But every now and then, all I can do is ask the Lord to work on me to be a little bit more patient when I'm talking to y'all. But when I hear things like lynchings and hear things like the HBCUs getting the bomb threats, and I mean, bro, I'm about this life. Like, let's do it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the Atlanta beer. I don't know. Nuck, if you bug, like, I don't know. It might be me because I'm in Atlanta. You feel me? I think I was more calm when I was in Miami because it's closer to the water. But being here in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? One of the original battlegrounds. You feel what I'm saying? One of the original battlegrounds for our freedom. I don't know. That might be it. That might be it. I don't know. But yeah, I apologize. Okay, I sincerely apologize if I made anybody feel any type of way. Okay, with my last videos, that was definitely not my intention. But we got to get that fire though. We got to get that fire.